Welcome, what's up?
What's up? What's
¿Cómo
up?
andamos aquí en el
What's
nuevo
up,
podcast?
guys?
No en el nuevo. Oh, ¿cómo andamos aquí en el podcast? Al Chile, chilling, con el compa Juan, con el compa Johnny. ¿Qué huele?
Yo,
¿Cómo andamos? We chilling, big chilling. So, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Got some notes today. I ended up copying my compa.
nah,
You know what I mean?
it's all good though.
Yeah. So, what, you want me to shoot it from the hip, baby?
Shoot it.
All right. Well, I just thought it was super interesting. Well, not super interesting, but I just seen Akon's name, bro. That's crazy. How he has all that name. I actually seen a little YouTube short of him being at Big Boys, and they asked him, "Fool, I have it written, so I don't know. Sorry, Akon, if you watch this, and then I'll it can be like this fool don't even know how to pronounce my shit." But it was like Aluana, Damala, Bugo, Time, Puru, Naka, Lululu, Badora, Akon, Time. So that's to me that's crazy, bro.
Damn.
Like,
Out of
hey,
all that, he got Akon.
Akon. Yeah, because actually Big Boy asked him, he's like, bro, so when you go to the airport or whatever and they do like a roll call, even growing up, he was like, what do you, like, whatever, like, what name do you say all of this? And he's like, nah. And so apparently he just goes by Akon. Because, I mean, that's his artist name, so.
And what would that be, like his last name?
N- I don't know, bro.
Mm.
This is just like his full name.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Because, I mean, if you think about it, here you have your first and your last name, but
Man.
probably somewhere else they don't require like first and last name. This is probably your first name.
But I wonder why they do this so long. It's
Okay,
crazy.
so he actually explained it. He said something about when you're born, pretty much like everybody in your family, like your dad's bros and stuff, they all have to put a name for you. Like it's a tradition. So like if you have a freaking big family, your name just keeps on growing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because then like all your brothers, like for example, with me, it's me, Ivan, and Ramon. So then if I had a baby and we follow that tradition, Ivan would have to name it, Ramon would have to name it, and I would have to name him.
Mm.
So it would be like three names back to back.
They all pick a name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine you don't like the name they give, but
yeah, but it's a
Tradition?
tradition. Like you gotta. So I wonder who chose Akon because I was the one that ate.
Yeah, yeah.
not Lulu.
Lulu.
Someone
Damn.
didn't like him. Lulu, Lulu.
Yeah, but I mean, it might have a definition.
yeah,
You mean?
yeah, meaning
And
in their whatever they're from.
have you guys ever heard of a crazy name, bro?
Yeah, what? Wasn't there one like on Dr. Phil or Mari or
I
something
think it
like
was
that?
Mari. Yeah,
Was
the
it?
little
Some-
girl.
There was some girl.
Yeah,
But she had like 100 names though.
No way.
It was
Oh, you know
crazy.
what? I watched her. It was a
Yeah.
light skinned black girl. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah, I
Maybe
told-
one of the longest names, huh?
I think it was. I think she had the longest name ever.
bro. All right. When I was going to McLean, I met somebody that had he didn't have a long name, but he had the most weirdest name I ever heard in my life. His name was Estorquio.
What?
Estorquio. That was his name, bro. That's his name because I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
Damn, first thing came to my mind is Storbo.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Storbo,
Well,
but Storquio. I was like,
what they call him?
I even like, cause he sat right next to me. That fool was like, cool, whatever. And I'd be like, bro, are you like a different breed, or you come from a different planet? What is that? Cause he was Mexican, and they named him Storquio. So I don't
Storkio.
Estorquio.
Estorquio.
Yeah.
Storkio what? Yeah.
God damn. I don't even remember, but imagine it just like Storquio Sanchez. It's like a simple, generic Mexican
And everybody
last
called
name.
him Storkio?
Yeah, everybody. That was like, I even told him, bro, is there like a nickname, like a something small they could call you or whatever? No. I'm like, my name is Estorquio. I was like,
Something
damn.
like Storky?
Storquio.
Call me Esto.
Well, yeah, that sounds a little better.
Estorquio.
Storquio. I've never heard, or have you ever heard like a crazy name like that?
Man.
Or something crazy?
Not like that.
Growing up?
That's crazy.
Nah. What about you,
What
compa?
is the craziest name you've heard? I don't know.
I think my middle name is pretty wild.
Oh yeah, my compa's name
What
is
is that?
crazy too.
Moctezuma.
Montezuma, yeah.
Oh, those are like Aztec warriors, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a god or something like
It was the
that.
Aztec emperor.
Aztec Emperor.
That's
Yeah.
clean though. That's clean.
Moctezuma's Revenge. Nah.
There you go. Yeah, that's where you hear it.
Oh, okay.
Like that's when you get
That's
like
tough.
like you get diarrhea and stuff because you drink the water from over there, and that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what the revenge is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Moctezuma.
Yeah,
That's what they said. Yeah.
because I mean that food was traveling all through Central America. Because the
Do you
moment
know-
you go to Mexico, you get that.
Do you know anything about him?
If I remember right, I think the way he died, I think they burned his feet.
Oh, what the?
Yeah,
Burning from the bottom up.
I think so. And I think it was the Spaniards.
Okay,
Yeah, if I'm right, I'm probably wrong, but I think that's what it was.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
He was the emperor, and I think they just showed up, and he had his kingdom, whatever rule, and they're like, nah,
Damn,
It's crazy what happened to the Aztecs, huh?
wipe them out.
It's
wiped
crazy.
them. Hey, bro, and those people, they had a freaking, they were intelligent as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Hella. I actually, matter of fact, that axe that's right here,
Mm.
they I bought it from over there when I went to Jalisco, and those are from a tribe over there in Mexico. I went to they were called the ruinas. They were the Guatimotones, and it was just like they were uncovering these pyramids, but I mean they were not like super crazy ones. I wish I could go to like the ones in like the ones that they do the sacrifices and everything, like they
Mhm.
have the steps. Those one weren't that wild. They were just like circles, a big circle, small circle, and just circles, and it was a pyramid of stone,
That's crazy. And they keep finding
and they
more
just keep on
pyramids, bro.
finding it, bro.
Yeah, till this day, I think they went and did like a radar on the Amazon, and they found more. They found even more pyramids. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
They're bro. There's so much places in the world untouched, and even if you do find something, bro, people don't like right there. For example, in Mexico, nobody wants to give them money. That's why they know of different things because they've done the research. So they were like, okay, this has to be like a theater area, and this is where you will see, and you could see where like the seats took place, right? Where you would see the because they would do rituals and they show you what the rituals they would do. Um, but they can't go deeper and discover more stuff in there because Mexico, like the governor, don't want to fund that.
Oh, I see.
So like anything that's being done there, you have to waste money out of your own pocket.
Oh, like
and then-
personally, huh?
Yeah, and then on top of that, since it's like property of Mexico, it's not like nobody owns that. It's like you gotta also get a permit, and that's what
Yeah, that's
kills
hard.
them.
There's a lot of things you gotta do out there.
Yeah.
Lucky, but it looks like that show from Game of Thrones, Dragon Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was
Well-
from a mountain and to kill the night walkers and all that.
Did they tell you what it was made of?
This is like what is that stone on Minecraft that
I don't know.
that black stone all the way at the bottom when you hit it. You know when you like dig all the way to the bottom and then you can't break it anymore
For where?
for Minecraft.
No, I don't know.
Shoot, I don't know. But that name that they put that stone, that's what this is in English.
Mm.
But the thing is that this, supposedly that stone right there, is the sharpest thing pretty much known to Earth.
Shit.
This. But the only thing is that it's like the most brittle. Because once the Aztecs and all the tribes found out about the sword and metal, they ended up replacing it because the other one will dull up quicker,
Yeah.
but it'll last longer. And this will last a long time. Well, after like 2 swings or whatever, it'll break into pieces.
Right.
But it was super sharp. They will use it for like their bow and arrowheads and,
It's like
and
the
axe.
like the movie Apocalipto. They
Yeah.
use all that, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crazy.
That
And,
movie's
and,
dope.
and apparently you could get this from the lava. So like this is made off of the lava once it
Oh,
settles.
okay.
That's what makes this.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it. I
Yeah.
know why you do. Yeah.
I
yeah.
can't even remember the name, bro, but that's what it. Yeah, because I went to the museum and everything, and they gave me like a little rundown
Mm.
of that. It was pretty
When
crazy.
you go out to like places like that, it's better to have a guide. huh?
Yeah, yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
show you everything.
Yeah,
Show
well,
you where to go or not to go.
yeah, well, I paid for a guide that day.
Right.
I paid for a guide because I was like, well,
You know-
I want to find out what the hell all this shit. Because I can look at it, but what is it?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
You know
What
what
am
I
I looking?
heard? I heard that guides are usually like local history teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll be a local history teacher from the ones that know the specifics about that town. You know?
yeah, they probably just retire
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, there's more
Yeah.
money being a guide
Yeah.
than being a teacher. So like,
Then on top of that, they tip you. Like, you know,
Mm.
you tip them at the end after you cash them out first, and then depending on what they do, you know, if they're nonstop talking and giving you all this information, then at the end you feel like you got fed, and you're like, well, here's a little tip. You mean? Yeah,
Appreciation.
yeah. Because I even heard. So did you guys watch El Dorado, the
Yeah,
cartoon?
yeah.
yeah,
So you
Bro,
guys, okay.
yeah.
So you guys know that game that they're playing like with the ball
The
and they're
soccer
hitting it with the
basketball?
with the hip. Okay, so in that tribe or that type of people that were there, they would play that. So they uncover the fields,
Ah, okay.
and they said, bro, that it was such an honor to win. That the moment that you won a game, and that's crazy because you would think opposite, but you would kill yourself. You do a sacrifice. Yeah.
What?
So like if you won because you were the
Like-
baddest of the like let's say you're freaking Messi and you
ret-
win.
You retire at the top, basically.
Yeah. And you just die because apparently for you to go to heaven, their belief, it's you have to be the best at what you do, whatever you do. And then once you kill yourself, it's like an honor to them to go up. And so it's more of an honor like you won this game and you freaking kill yourself and then you're going up
Damn.
to the
I
gods.
didn't know that.
And that's what they said.
yeah, I heard
So-
about that. Yeah.
And everybody's like truly trying to win it because they wanna die, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
For the gods. And that shit's crazy. You would've-
Nowadays, no one will try to win that.
it was like, bro, go for it.
Quit.
But not go for it, bro.
Whoops. It's rigged and shit. Nowadays, people rig the sports and all that. shit.
Yeah. But it was just like an honor, I guess. It was just honor. Stuff like that. Even whatever it may be, like even when you would win like a big battle, if you didn't die in the battle, well guess what?
Hmm.
You about to kill yourself. Go
Oh,
up there.
you come back with no bruises? Come on, bro.
Assassination yourself.
But then you lose all your good soldiers and stuff.
Yeah. No, yeah, but it was like an honor. That's what.
That's
that
probably
fool
why they
explained.
got taken over.
Yeah.
All the good soldiers.
Well, they
died,
won.
bro.
Hey, they won the Spaniards to kick them out, and then they killed themselves because they won.
The Spaniards probably gave them the idea. Like,
Yeah.
hey, if you guys kill your best soldiers, I mean, you guys go to heaven, bro.
Yeah, and then even like that, even like getting killed by somebody through battle too. You know that was honorary too. So like you died during battle.
Right.
You mean and you tried it your all. Then guess what? You're about to go to the heaven, to the stars. That's what they would say. Like you know they would go up to the stars, and that's the reason why supposedly there were too many stars because if they died an honorary death, they would become a star, pretty much. That's what that guy told me.
Then all the beliefs back then are crazy, man. Everybody had their own different beliefs.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
what-
been like
yeah.
that. I mean, even right now, everybody has their own beliefs. It's just like
Like that.
now
also.
you have like pretty much like a foundation,
Yeah.
and then you go off of that and you branch out.
Yeah. Like right now, you wouldn't be able to make a new religion.
Well, yeah, you can.
All because I would say because you would need like history, you know.
Yeah.
Like how would you make a new religion now?
Well, didn't
What would
you,
you believe in? You know.
Well, didn't you hear like the one that Kanye had started? That even he remade the Bible, and instead of saying God, it said Yeezy or something like that. I mean, it's a
That's
mockery, but
crazy.
still,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did
yeah.
that, and people followed him. There were some people going to his church and stuff.
Yeah.
So
That was only happened for a while, no? Then
yeah,
just died
then-
off.
yeah, he died off.
You got caught
But
up.
it just, I mean, it just literally depends because what I hear is like a bunch of sectas. That's what they call them in Spanish.
Okay.
It's just like you pretty much, as long as you have like a base foundation, and then you could, like I said, branch out. So like let's say for example, somebody that's like a Satanist, they could be worshiping the devil, but they'll do something separate than what an actual Satanist worships. or the example as well, like a Christian, a Catholic. You know how there's a Catholic Christians, there's Mormons, there's all these other Latter Day Saints, all of these different things. But at the end of the day, they all believe in God, but just separately, differently.
I was saying it'll be hard nowadays to start a religion because of all these cults that they made. They kind of killed it for everybody, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
They don't trust no one trying to start a religion nowadays, except for like Scientology.
like,
Scientology's crazy.
yeah.
They just when was that made? That should made that long ago either, huh?
No. Well, I don't know exactly what day, but I was doing a little bit of research and it just talks about how L. Ron Hubbard was the one that created it. But so that is crazy that you like mentioned that.
I thought it was Tom Cruise. No,
Well, they're saying that Tom Cruise or something
wasn't he
like
like the
that.
leader or something?
Like he actually is in it.
Oh yeah.
But dude, that's crazy. Like what we could just go around and just talk about like a little bit of the stuff that you heard, compa.
Probably just funds it. But I just it was in Hollywood. That's where they're trying to recruit people and to go in and do all
Yeah.
that. But there's this like I don't know, you call it cult or something.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so they have them working. I don't know what they're doing them working, but they have different buildings, and they're just there working. And then, so that's what I've seen that some guy that was saying that that's why they don't call it what's it called, human trafficking, because they work in one building for certain hours and then they just move to another building down the block, and that's where they sleep and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're able to talk to people just between them or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No,
They're
yeah.
hiding something, huh?
Well, could be, but they're saying pretty much that what I was hearing it was that these guys they consider themselves Thetans. That almost sounds like Satan, bro.
For
But
real, huh?
Satan,
So
Thetans.
they everybody in Scientology considers themselves Thetans.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily just in Scientology. It's pretty much their belief system is that everybody in this earth is a Thetan,
Hmm.
and there's a God that you could anybody could be this God, like entity. But in order for you to become that, you actually have to learn about it, like like doing the yoga and opening your spiritual third eye, like
Meditating.
meditating or doing that. Because I also heard that like when opening like, well, that's another topic for another day.
Hey,
But
but Loki, that shit sounds something Dragon Ball Z.
yeah,
Because you know when Goku's a god, but he's a human,
yeah,
and then he goes to meditating practice and all that stuff to get all this.
okay.
You're right. It's something
You
like
see,
that.
and it's just like a repetitive thing because I was also watching or that it pretty much just say like you gotta stay in line within this religion because or this what did you call it, cult, right?
It's a cult,
So
yeah, kind of, yeah.
so it says that like in order for you like they have prisons on top of their buildings, like there's pictures of
What?
yes, there's
So they
pictures
have prisoners in there.
prisoners, and apparently if you do something against their belief and you get caught, you're punished. You'll be punished, and you could even get sent to their jail. And they'll
Damn.
and the thing is that jail that they have, they'll do it to humiliate you, to break you. So that's crazy. That's all like mental abuse if you think about it like that.
Nah, but I think you sign a waiver. You have to, in order for no one to oh, look, they did this wrong, so they're doing this, so they sign something so they won't get, by the law or something,
You
'cause
think so? Because you know,
think about it.
because I wouldn't agree with that, compa, just for the fact that when it's a belief, it's your belief. So like, if you're going there and you're being abused, you can't like, for example, in my church, if I go to church and somebody cusses me out, well, nobody's forcing me to go to the church, and I'm pretty sure nobody's forcing them to go. But if you do return, you might get punished there, but you have the choice to go. So it's not like they're holding you against your own will. So I feel like, in my personal opinion, like the hook they have is like, okay, if you're in Scientology here with us, we can help you get work. You'll be like, let's say you're a mediocre dude, like doesn't have a house or whatever, or he's living like cheap, like in poverty, and then they could tell you, you know what, you join this, and we'll provide a job for you. You're gonna live better, but these are the rules that we go by, and so a lot of people are sucked in there because they want to live a better life, but not knowing what's the circumstances
You
at
know,
the end.
Loki, what it sounds
Mm.
like a cartel.
Mm.
You see, you're in poverty and all that. We'll give you a job.
Yeah.
Do this, do that, but you fuck. What's what? You death,
Yeah,
or and then you got to do something to join it.
yeah, yeah.
I heard something about you got to eat like a human body part.
To join Scientology?
No, to join a cartel.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
It sounds like a cartel, like stuff like what they're doing.
Okay.
We give you housing. Was it housing? Una casa where
Yeah.
you're watching out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff. It sounds similar to
It
it.
does.
You know?
It's like a modern cartel.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. So that's crazy, and that's fairly new.
That's crazy.
That has to be fairly new. So, so now I get what you're saying about like it being harder to start a religion, because then this is putting like a really bad
Rep.
image or
Yeah.
on rep on religion. So even if you were start something that's really good, they're gonna like double question you.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you trying to lock us up?
Yeah,
You trying to have prisoners on top of your building?
yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, but look, I had another thing that I thought it was pretty sick, bro. Um, I don't know if you guys have heard about Marcus Chung, the billionaire from Virginia.
Marcus Chung,
Marcus Chung,
billionaire.
billionaire.
What do
Yeah.
you do?
So this dude, so like, apparently this dude, has a house right by the edge of the coast, and he's a scientist and stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. He's doing all kinds of stuff. It turns out that one of his butlers, bro, was always curious of what we was doing, because he would go downstairs. He had like a underground thing on his house,
laboratory.
like a laboratory. And he would be super curious, like, what is this fool doing locked up in his freaking laboratory all freaking day? Goes down while he's asleep. The butler does that. So Marcus Chung is asleep. Butler goes down. Boom. Finds out a notebook with notes. And in the notebook, it talks about how he's doing progress about this megalodon, this shark that he wants to build super big.
What?
But it doesn't
That's crazy.
it doesn't have like a finish to it. And like he's just describing what he's doing, right? So,
That's crazy. Why would a billionaire try to make a megalodon?
well, because he has a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably crazy.
yeah.
Imagine that he could control it.
Yeah.
Like he could just like swim this.
I wonder what's the reason he's doing it. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I actually did a little bit of research right there about the megalodons, and they have caught pictures from a satellite view of a megalodon in the Bahamas.
Oh, now that you said that, bro, I've seen videos of
Yeah.
sharks with like big old bites on them, like half
Oh,
the shark eaten.
Yeah.
Like what is eating these sharks?
Something
what is-
bigger than the
or
shark,
a whale. There's whales with big old bites on them.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So this happened,
Who knows
And-
if they're real? But
and so that brings me to my next question. So that's crazy. Just all right, boom, billionaire makes hella money. That's his pastime. He's about to make a megalodon. Now the question is, if you were a billionaire, Juan, what would you do? Would you do something crazy like that, bro?
I wouldn't try to create a species. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, what would you breed? You know, like what would you breed to make a megalodon? That's crazy.
Oh, bro.
Nah, I'll probably just try to figure out how to make real Pokemons.
There, this guy, Pokemons.
Gotta catch them all.
I don't
Damn.
know what
Think
I would
about
do
it.
with $1 billion.
Imagine if I'm making a little rat throw thunder or something.
An electric rat.
Oh, like Pikachu.
Like
Well, yeah.
Damn.
You know, something like that. You know, it sounds something similar too. Beat a big ass shark.
Bro, if I was a billionaire, bro, I would have bust like a Batman type of thing, bro. I'll become like a superhero. But since I'm a billionaire, bro, I'll just
Right.
I'm Batman.
yeah, Batman.
I like the green what's it called?
The Green Arrow?
No, not the Green Goblin.
Beat your Hulk.
The damn, I don't even know the name.
Lantern?
There's the Green Lantern.
The
There
Green
you go.
Lantern?
He's like a rich dude.
Yeah,
It becomes
but
like
wait,
kind of like Batman.
he has the ring though. That's what gives him the
Nah, he
power.
wasn't rich, was he?
He was rich, right?
No, I think that shit found him.
It must be another movie then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, that would be crazy. Cause I mean, if you have $1 billion, bro, billion, he's a billionaire.
That's crazy.
That bro, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, you don't even have to start a business. You don't even have to think about getting money no more. It's
Just
just like,
create
what do you want to
something.
do for? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be something like, have you guys ever played that game, the Assassin's Creed?
No.
I have.
The one with
What?
he has like the blades on the freaking, the blade shoots out and it's like a knife.
That's
You'll
what
fucking-
you would do. That's what you would do with
I'll
$1
be
billion.
assassinating.
Yeah, you know what? That would be cool to create like weapons. Bro.
Yeah.
I would look into creating weapons.
Tony Stark? Nah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that's another billionaire right there.
Yeah.
Create a dragon or something.
Well, even now they have drones that will. They have like say your phone GPS. They have your phone number. They can target a drone to your phone, and it'll just go and explode it.
No way.
Yeah. There's
But
drones nowadays.
Didn't
that
that
they
just
can-
happen with the United States 3 soldiers that passed away?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
The ones over there in
Iran or Jordan or something like that over there?
yeah, over there where
Was
the
3.
you know how the battle the war is going on over there on Israel and Hamas?
Well, now I started a new one with the United States.
No, yeah, they're trying to fight with because it was a part of that, but it's the Iranians, no, from Iran.
Yeah, from Iran.
Yeah,
It was
Something
a drone.
like-
it was in the drone attack. And
Oh,
then,
shit.
yeah, and so that, United States is going to
or
retaliate.
Palestinians.
Wait, so they attacked the United States?
Yeah, and they
Like an
killed-
embassy or something.
Yeah.
So, or army campground or something.
Wow.
Not sure. It just really happened like less than a month ago.
Yeah, dude,
Or like a few, 2-3 weeks ago.
I did hear about that because they were literally just talking about Biden was announcing supposedly that if we had a good reason to go to war, we were gonna go to war, and then I heard that going on, and then they were asking him like, oh, what was gonna be what's your next plan from this point on? Now that they attacked, is this like good enough to go to war? But I get like I'm not gonna agree with Biden in his decisions, but you got to think about it. Like these places, they're being backed up by Russia. Like Iran and
Oh,
Russia
yeah.
are like best friends.
And China.
China, so that fool fights Iran, we going to World War III. Actually, that video that you sent me about the World War III almost happening, it was because of those 3 kills.
No, I think I sent
After
it.
that?
Yeah, I sent
Or
it.
did
Yeah,
you send it?
Yeah, I was the one that sent it.
Yeah, it was because of those 3
Yeah.
kills. They were saying, oh, it could just happen right now, type of thing, because of that.
Walk around and find out.
Yeah.
Damn.
And see, that brings me up to that convo that we had. We never
About the
like
Prepping.
The end. Yeah, prepping, bro. That was
doomsday
deep.
prepping, doomsday prepping.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
I've been
think
thinking about that too, bro.
That's
Yeah,
what I would do with $1 billion.
Ooh,
Doomsday prep, bro.
that's it.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can
Yeah.
do. Protect your life.
Yeah.
Fucking building megalodons. Oh, mommy.
A megalodon that will kill you.
If you could ride in that megalodon to
Just
escape and oh, that would be cool. But nah, I'll build a robot. I'll build like Iron Man, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, and then a bunker.
invest
bunker,
with
bro.
Elon Musk to get something going on in Mars.
What if Elon Musk is just prepping for doomsday? That's what he's doing.
That's
with
what they're
all
doing
that
those
money.
rockets, huh?
No,
But you
that-
cannot leave the
that's-
firmament because they always once you hit, it always just.
No. That's so good that you brought that up, Juan. Cause did you guys hear about that project that he has going on already a
Elon?
while in Vegas?
No, I didn't. What is
Did
it?
you
What
hear
is
about
it?
that?
Mm.
It's the one where he's literally building like an underground highway.
Oh, okay,
So like
okay,
you just
okay,
put
okay.
the cars that underneath, and then you just whip it on through the underground.
It's called a hyperloop.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what it's called, bro. That's crazy because let's say that happens. Well, this was building a whole underground highway system,
Well, in Vegas,
so you can still whip it.
there's an underground city down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard
Yeah, I know
about
you
those.
heard
Yeah,
about that.
I've heard there's underground cities everywhere.
everywhere.
Like the so
Like
below, down
abandoned.
below on Paris.
Is
They
it?
have all skeletons. It's like a
Oh,
scary
yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And they have like
Bro,
tunnels.
I
and
think
all
that's
that
what they've done.
the honeycomb. Yeah, like a honeycomb, huh?
Yeah.
The catacombs.
Cat. Catacombs.
Yeah, the catacombs.
Catacombs.
But I
Yeah.
think that's what they've always done. I think when there's trouble on top, I think everybody just goes underground. That's why there's so many tunnels, so many caves, bro. You know why there's so many caves in the mountains? Those are people that back in the days they knew there was danger up top, so they're like, oh, let's go
So they
under.
escaped through the tunnels.
Maybe creatures, maybe whatever, but nowadays it's like bombs and stuff.
And you know that they already knew this a long time ago? Because do you guys ever get, when I was little, I would watch this, but I don't know about you guys, but did you guys ever hear about, in Spanish it's called los picapiedras. What are they called in English?
Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
Simon.
Did you guys ever watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard that is based on the future.
Exactly.
Like that's the after effect of all the cities being destroyed and everything.
Exactly. Because remember how, did you guys ever watch
That's
the
crazy.
other stuff, the other cartoon, the one where they're in like
The Jetsons.
the
Simon,
Jetsons?
Yeah, the Jetsons.
They
were,
always
like,
came out at the same
futuristic.
time.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? They made that in the 90s. What is it, 80s?
Yes.
No, I think like the 70s back in the
And
they
they had
Flintstones
like
are old.
Fact check it,
they
compa.
had like UFOs and whatnot. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, but check this out, cause it's a very believable, theory, because like even on the Flintstones, you had like the weed whacker dinosaur, and like they're cutting the grass with the weed whacker,
Yeah.
and then you have like a microwave dinosaur that's, bro,
They have
they
the
already
TV.
have the intelligence of it, but they just had to put it into perspective with their dinosaurs.
Right.
Other like, and they're saying, the theory goes that the Jetsons were the rich people, the Flintstones were like the broke people that couldn't afford to go to this rich area,
Live in the sky.
live in the sky with the modern technology. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's crazy. And so that's what I mean. Thinking about it, preparing us since even then, bro, it's just like, you look at it now, and they're building so many underground towns and everything.
If they knock the energy powers down,
Yeah,
we'll go back to the Flintstones, bro.
back to the Flintstones. Yeah, bro, think about it, because you'll still remember there was a microwave. Oh, we had lawnmowers. We
It's
had
pretty crazy. All right. So the Flintstones came out September 30, 1960.
1960.
Okay.
Damn.
The Jetsons came out September 23rd, 1962.
2 years after.
And same
And
month, September.
Same month.
Huh.
That's crazy. It would have been
It's
me.
crazy that they had this in the 60s. The Jetsons in the 60s, bro?
Yeah,
Like, who came out with the idea that there's going to be stuff flying up there?
yeah.
Wow.
Or robots, because there's a lady robot. No.
Wow.
Bro.
The maid?
Yeah.
And that's even before the time in the future. The
Bro, that's before an internet.
Way before that.
way before.
Wait, so
Oh.
for you to
It was
for
in
you
19
to run a robot,
1970 something.
for you to run a robot, you would need internet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you would need some type of like internet to run a robot. Or how would they even think of running a robot in the 60s, you know?
And you know that a robot was considered like a zombie to us nowadays. Like, you know, they would make movies like a thriller, and the robot was the monster. Have you ever
Back
seen
then?
like the super old movies? And a robot's like, they make a janky ass
Yeah.
robot, and it's like,
Yeah.
and it was a zombie pretty much. Like, everybody's running away from this thing. The time machine. What was it?
So the earliest robots,
Oh.
as we know, that were created the early 1950s.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
I
Robot.
didn't know
By
that.
George C. DeVoe, an inventor from Louisville, Kentucky. He
From
invented
Kentucky.
and patented.
So you don't need an internet to run a robot, I guess.
Nah,
Just an AI robot.
like a
Yeah,
smart one. Yeah,
like a smart one.
Yeah.
Because this one probably was like a Bluetooth type. Because I was
1950s.
It was just like mechanical.
1950. There was no such thing as Bluetooth either.
But it's like we always say. It's like you have to have an idea from somewhere. You have to see it somewhere to get the idea. Like,
Right, like who was the first one to think of a fucking
Time
robot?
travel.
yeah, you gotta see like machines or something that you be like, from there was the robot not
Unless there was already robots that they've uncovered. Imagine archaeologists uncovered robots just never told everybody,
No
anybody.
way.
There's
That
like
would be sick.
mechanics, you know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
robots. Like, yeah, it's crazy. What if they
Well,
uncovered it and then that's where they got the idea?
well, there was actually a thing that they had uncovered that was like a freaking watch that had the gears and everything, and it's like a super ancient thing,
Like a little one, no?
Like a computer.
like a computer.
Yeah, they
That's what they
uncovered
named
an
it.
ancient computer. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's actually like that proves your point right there.
Right.
Yeah.
And they had like the gears and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
And you wouldn't be nobody could recreate that.
But it looks just like how a computer runs nowadays. How they said, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you think about it, we were talking about last week the CERN, whatever that
CERN.
CERN. So you think about if that thing is being played, it does what happened last like few decades, so they could rewrite their history again. And then that's already been invented, and then they play that big thing CERN, make people forget about it, and then they start doing it again. So then us new generation will by and say we get older, we'll forget about it, but the new one is gonna be like
Yeah.
it's brand new too.
But yeah, actually, I've heard of that. There's actually a favorite saying. There's actually a famous saying that says, "Victory, victorers, or the ones that come victorious, make the future." So like we know from a victory's point of view, but so like for example, let's just talk. This is just all speculations. Let's say like um going back to the Aztecs. Let's say the Aztecs had so much more technology than we could ever imagine, right? Boom, boom, whatever. But we were just ahead of them probably with the guns. But other than that, they had a whole system, right? A whole system that they didn't have to like need of anyone else. But then the Spaniards killed them. They rewrote history.
Right.
They're not gonna talk about what the good things the Aztecs did.
How about they got their ass whooped by the Aztecs and they're like, we're not talking about that shit. We fucked
Exactly.
them up.
Yeah,
The only thing they can't erase is like the pyramids that they left. You know.
yeah. Well, you can't.
Yeah, that's what you can't. But everything else they just probably made up.
So guess what?
That's
Exactly. They made up. So because they can't hide that, they have to come up with some kind of story.
So how about if the CERN is like a big ass Man in Black machine,
Yeah.
and then you after that you're like, what the?
Oh, like the one that you
Yeah,
clicked and
they
you
make-
forget everything.
yeah.
You remember
It's
that one?
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
they're doing it once every time they
Damn.
put it, it's little by little you're losing
That-
history, and the people that are from history they're dying. And then if they talk about it, they're not gonna remember. It's like no, not say they're gonna remember. They're gonna be ignore them. Like nah, it's
Even
tripping.
the history books.
Yeah.
What if they're rewriting the history books that we don't even know?
Yeah.
Like probably our kids are learning something else in history.
Completely
class.
different.
Yeah.
Would you? That's 100% true because I even had heard when like Biden was becoming barely a president that they stopped doing the anti-Semitism and all that stuff, and they couldn't even talk about Black History Month to them. They were like trying to pass a law. Just think about that point. Like if they don't even know about racism because they said that when they would talk about black people and their segregation and all that, that it was it keeps the cycle going. That then a black person always thinks because they're being told the story, so the black person will always think that his ancestors were slaves. So what they're trying to say is, well, delete that, so now this black person will not ever have that in its mind. But guess what? Now you just deleted a big part of history, so now you really don't know the truth of it, like of your origin, because sometimes it, like how they say, truth hurts.
So that's why they have like Black History Month.
Yeah.
You think to keep reminding.
Yeah.
But you think about it, I think it's pretty fucked up because
But exactly.
United States back then was part of Mexico.
Yeah.
So they don't have a Mexico month whatever because almost half of
They don't. I thought
no
no?
just
Cinco de Mayo, but it's like a
Not like a
independence.
But you think about it, Mexico was like almost half of United States on the west side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they don't celebrate it like, because that was
Yeah.
their land. Like back in the days, that was all their land.
And I actually heard Morgan Freeman talk about that. They were interviewing him, and they were asking him about like Black History Month. They were like, "Hey, what do you think about Black History Month?" That fool got like low key offended, and he's like, "What do you want me to think about it?" It's like, first of all, I ain't black, because in reality, no negro is black. Like we call them negros. Negros is this is a negro right here. This is black. I don't think I've ever seen a person that's this color
Oh,
in my
okay.
life.
Right.
They're brown, but they
Or
consider
white. There's no white people
yeah,
either.
or white, exactly, but black and white, right?
You know what is crazy? That like they don't like how they call a certain race white and another race black, but they don't call our race brown.
Yeah. Well, we are considered brown.
Yeah, but they don't call them like oh the brown people.
Yeah.
Just how they say the white people and the black people, they don't say oh the brown
They
people.
say Mexicans, the Mexicans.
Right. They
Yeah.
say the Hispanics and whatnot.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to like black and white, they black and white. Like
Yeah.
the most opposite colors.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how they made it.
And yeah, and like he says that, bro. He's like, you want me to be happy for a month that they're considering me something that I'm not, type of thing. You know what I mean? And then he's like, why don't we celebrate White History Month?
I think that just got stuck with people after the races, after all the segregation.
Yeah.
I think that's when they used to use black and white. But I think it just got stuck. Black and white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because or else why isn't there like tan people or brown people or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But like it's called Caucasians.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about a white person, it's called Caucasian. Or an African person.
Yeah.
Or a Hispanic person.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be color black and white. I think black and white just got stuck with the society and everybody just rolls with it now.
And you know what? Did you guys get to watch that Cat Williams interview that he did with Club Shay
I
Shay?
still haven't watched it.
Just parts of it.
All right. This dude, he's talking about like the Sphinx. He talks about how black people have been here like from day one, and that's where Christ originated. He's actually black, right? That's his belief, right? And he says that what a coincidence that the only thing that gets cut off the Sphinx is the nose, right?
Mm.
But here's a catch. Check this out. He says that because a black person's nose is way completely different than any other nose.
It is, yeah.
So that would be it'd be so perfect to knock that off again because they're victors. So they don't want people to find out that black people were kings back then before the segregation. So let's eliminate the nose because that difference, and people will pick that up quick. They're gonna be like, "That's a black Egyptian."
So if you think about it now, you're saying
Wow, that's
that
crazy.
does-
That's crazy.
Because what else would knock just the nose off?
Yeah,
If erosion and water would just hit that nose nonstop, it would knock it off. But that's not an explanation for it, you know?
yeah,
Someone went and knocked that nose off.
Well, this thought
That's
just really got to my head
crazy.
right now. What you're talking about? Okay, say like you said, there were kings and everything, but say that like they were getting defeat. The blacks were defeating the whites.
yeah,
So they that's I think that's when they figured about weapons. So that's why they came and just try to eliminate like all of them
yeah.
because say they didn't have the tools and all that to make weapons. So that's what they took him out and it's like say that we were always the first ones.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know what just came to my head? It's if the Egyptians were black and they built the Sphinx and all that, and the Hispanics built pyramids and all that. Like where's
Where's
the
the white people?
where's
Yeah.
the pyramids? Where are all the pyramids over here, bro?
Yeah. Well, first of all, this land was only like
But like
Indians.
where are the
The
you know what I
Statue of
mean?
Liberty.
I'm trying to
yeah. I get what you're saying.
and
Like
I'm
in
pretty
Spain.
sure in Asia and
Or-
China they have their statues that were built back in the day like pyramid style.
Yeah. That brings a good point, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
What did
Like-
they build?
Hey, bro. Nothing, bro. Hey, bro, that's so crazy that you put it like
Did
that.
they just come and just take over everything? It's crazy. Wiped out the Aztecs, wiped out the Sphinx or the
Well, the Aztecs
or
we
the
were
Egyptians.
were
Yeah, but they kind of, where are they? You know?
yeah. That's crazy, bro. That you put in
It's
that
in our
way.
blood, bro. No.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I heard that Mexicans are really just mixed skins.
Mixed skins. Oh my god. That's
They're like,
good, bro.
yeah, we're like just mixed from them and them, you know?
Yeah.
And they just, oh, that's the Mexicans.
What mixed skins? That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is. So what do we got?
So yeah, the last topic, bro, for tonight, man. It's the Loreto Chapel, guys. That's crazy.
Loreto Chapo?
Loreto Chapel,
Oh,
like a
Chapo.
Chapo,
chapel, like iglesia
not
type of thing.
Chapo.
Oh, I thought
And
you were
it's
talking about like one of his sons or
and it's
something.
in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Mm.
But, bruh, so this, and these are like speculations also that I got, but so this was so look, little content about this Loreto Chapel staircase. It's a staircase that this chapel was built in 1878, bro. 1878. This chapel was built. So the guy that built it, and I didn't freaking write his name, but this guy built it and he didn't he died before it was like 100% completed. And there was a second story to it, and he didn't build a ladder to that. And
Ooh.
and the thing was that in order for them to go up there, they couldn't make a stairs because I don't know if you guys know, but when you make a stairs, it's at an angle, and if it's super high, then that means that your stairs have to be super like slanted.
Yeah, like a
So
slope.
So you want,
Supposed
yeah,
to
a
they
be.
don't want
slope. So that what happens is since that is like right where they do the congregation, which the congregation is where like people sit. Um, what was gonna happen if they would have built that ladder? Like the nuns and the pastor and everybody were asking around, that they wanted to build this ladder, right? But everybody would say like, "There's no way that I'm gonna build you this ladder without taking space from your congregation." So that means that less people will be able to attend your church.
Mm.
And they asked around. Guess so this happens 2 years after they start this what's called 2 years after is when the project actually started. And the nuns start what's called a novenario, a nine something in English, but in Spanish it's called a novenario, which means que se ponen a rezar for 9 days straight for God to like answer their prayers. So they're they're praying to Saint John, asking for him to help them build to talk to asking him
Hmm.
to talk to Jesus to help him build this ladder. Boom. You get something?
Yeah, it's in a novenario when someone passes away and they.
Well, that's a novenario, but you're wishing them good. That
Okay,
for
okay.
them to rest easy.
Yeah.
But you could also do a novenario, but it's praying nonstop because you want something too. Like you
Okay.
could do that. It's the same. You do that. So like when you do the novenario for a person that is deceased, you're doing it with the terms of him going to heaven. That's why you're doing that.
Oh, okay.
For they can rest easy. And that's why you're doing. You want to pray for them to go to heaven. So what happened with this person? They on the ninth day, the last day that they were praying, these nuns, a guy shows up with a donkey, on a donkey, a viejito, and so he comes with the donkey and in some tools in like a little tool bag, and this guy starts building. He says that he's here to build that ladder, the stairs. Well, this guy, bro.
Mm.
So in 2 years after, this guy takes 3 months to build this ladder. But there's a condition that he puts. He says, I'm going to build this for you guys. Nobody could be inside the chapel while I'm building. So, boom, that happens.
Wait, why? It's a little
Nobody knows.
sketchy.
Nobody knows.
So this was back in the days, no?
1880s, bro.
Oh,
1880s.
They don't want. He didn't want them to know like his secrets to building, right?
So, this is where it gets real crazy about it, bro.
like did he come with the wood or?
So, this guy starts building. And right now, you could go to this place, and the wood that he built it, it's not wood from this earth, bruh.
Bro.
100%.
What?
So,
How do they know?
so how would they know?
How would they
No,
know? How would they
bro.
know?
So
Google search.
so
Have they been
scientists,
to other Earths?
so scientists have went to check on this, and they said that they have. So they already had found a tree. They could branch it out to that name, specific type of tree. But here's a crazy thing, that when they matched it to trees that they had said that was a tree made out of,
Not close by there.
it no, it wasn't. It wasn't. And they say that the closest they got to was some trees in Antarctica, or yeah, Antarctica, bro. How would this guy on a donkey get wood from Antarctica and then come and build this ladder? Here
Yeah.
comes. Also, no glue was used in this ladder and no nails at all.
Wait, you could go and see this ladder,
Right now, as we speak.
and there's
I'll
people
actually
that
put a
have.
little video, a picture of it right now.
Road
Like,
trip.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. There's people that tested the wood, and
Bro.
the wood is nowhere to be found.
nowhere. Scientists. Matter of fact, this was crazy because this the staircase, it's made of a double helix. It's two circles. And this came out to my mind. You know what a double helix is?
What is
That's
it?
what your DNA is made of. Like your DNA is a double helix. Right?
Wow.
Well, here comes a crazy thing too. Like how you said, you could go right now. Nobody has messed with this. This ladder has lasted. That's already what,
It's like
220,
150 years.
224 years. 224 years, because it was built in 1880. We're in 2024. And the ladder's still standing. Nobody has ever been able to duplicate that, the stairs, because they say that if you're going to build something like that, you need like a pole down the middle holding it in place. There's nothing holding it.
What?
Compa, can you show him just a picture of you can look it up in Google for Google Images.
That's
just so you
crazy,
can get it.
bro. Like that. Oh,
That's
okay,
it.
okay, okay.
That's the Loretto. So we'll put that picture right there.
Oh, my grandma has one of those in Mexico in her house.
But
Crazy.
like that?
Yeah. Their house has a stair like that.
So you're trying to say that the same?
And you know what? That's crazy because how you said
There is houses that have
a
stuff like
stair
this.
would have had to been a slope,
Yes.
but that's a smarter way of doing it. To
Yeah.
just go in the same spot, just going up. It's almost like a
Es porque se
it's
pones
almost
a-
like an elevator,
Look,
but
aquí
back
no,
then.
aquí no tienen nowhere to hold that, like the body weight to go up there.
Yeah, like a weight limit.
Like what's gonna hold this right here?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Like, how do you do it? Oh,
Especially with wood, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
How do you
crazy.
hold it in place?
Like it's not even getting molded or
they
nothing
s-
or rotten or.
Yeah, for 224 years,
That's crazy, bro.
and that looks like it was built yesterday. If you look at it,
Wait, that's the ladder?
that's the
Yeah.
ladder.
That's the one
Yeah.
he
Yes.
built in 1880?
That's
Yeah.
in 1880.
Wow.
No-
He was from the future, bro.
No nails.
But if he was from the future, he would have built an elevator.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's crazy, though.
Yeah, so in the craziest thing, like I can't wrap my head around it. It was like he
And after
Nobody-
9 days of praying.
yeah, and the
Which is
thing
when
is,
he came.
no. What I can't wrap my head is like that wood, bro. It's like you cannot find that wood anywhere.
Mm. And why didn't he just use wood from down the street? Huh?
Hey, but why can't we go past Antarctica though?
That's crazy. Have you heard of that?
No, about what? Antarctica?
Yeah, that you can't go there.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
Well, I can't go there. I wouldn't be able to go. I don't
No,
know where to go.
no,
I wouldn't
but
even know where to go in Antarctica.
well, Antarctica is just the place that only the government can.
Yeah.
Like the only people
Yeah,
that
but-
live there is only like government.
Yeah,
status.
I bet there's no vacation
No.
getaways
Well, there's
in
not.
Antarctica. You know what I mean?
No cruisers.
They
or
don't
nothing
want.
out
Yeah,
there,
no, they don't want no one visitors.
That's
or-
crazy though.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about Antarctica, bro.
Yeah, crazy. So talking about that, it brings to my mind. You were talking about portals last week,
Yeah.
so I actually seen this mountain called Mount Hermon. So this mountain was the mountain of figuration where Jesus came back and when after he died and he
Mm-hmm.
resurrected on the
And
third day.
where is this mountain?
Ask me a question that I don't know,
Uh,
bro. So Mount Hermon, we have to look it up. Can you look that up for me, compa? Sorry, you're the fact checker today.
yeah,
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure the
because I don't have my
viewers.
phone.
I'm pretty sure the viewers want to know where it's
Yeah.
at.
So it's
In
Mount
case someone
Hermon.
wants to visit.
So this place, somebody found like archaeological things out of there, bro. But
In
get
the mountain?
in the mount on the mountain.
Uh-huh.
But the moment that they found it, guess what?
Hermit Mountain?
Yeah, Mount Hermon.
Not in California, huh?
No.
And when they found it, what?
So when they found this mountain, bro, the U.S. went and took over it because they
Mm.
said that that mountain right there had something that was super special, and they talk about how Jesus, when he came back, he showed himself and he was talking to the 12 disciples. This was talking. Jesus is talking to the 12 disciples, and but at the same time, Abraham and I believe Isaac, Abraham and Isaac are there too. But these people, so point blank, bro, it's a place where they do not want anybody else to go now. Nobody could go to that mountain after they just found one little thing, and I can't remember from the top of my mind what they found, but it
Bro,
was very special.
they found that wood. They
Good.
must have found that wood. That type of wood.
So, they found something that they don't want nobody to know.
Something. Huh?
That guaranteed, guaranteed, and it has to
Wow.
be, it has, and
Which is what they found in Antarctica, is what you're saying.
be,
Because no one can go there, right?
because the way, so when okay, so now here goes another thing. This is when it starts adding up a little bit. But when God kicks out the 1/3 of the angels when Satan denies like God's thing, and he sends the 1/3 of the angels, they land in Mount Hermon way.
Mm.
And then guess what? When Jesus comes back, he's in Mount Hermon. So what they're trying to say is,
Lebanon.
okay,
Oh,
there you
in
go.
Lebanon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lebanon. The south of Bika, on the border between Syria and Lebanon.
Wait,
Lebanon.
isn't Lebanon the city where?
It's Middle Eastern.
Where they're
Yeah,
getting
where they
bombed at
took
right now,
over.
no?
Bro, I think that's one of the most peaceful cities that there used to be, and then they took it over. The U.S. took it over.
Yes. Because
about that. I
they
heard
have
about
that
that.
mountain. And guess what? So this is where I was getting to. The angels fall there, the fallen angels.
Yeah, it says that.
Boom. Now Jesus comes back to this mountain. Boom. The only conclusion that I could come out is that that's a portal to heaven. Why? Because they land. Jesus lands there. Angels land there, getting kicked out. Jesus doesn't get kicked out, but he's from heaven, goes to earth. Heaven, angels get kicked out. Boom, they're there in that mountain.
They had to find some type of proof, huh?
That's
so
crazy.
So that could be a portal. It's a theory, right?
Yeah.
So what if? Because now that it's heavily guarded, and you know how you just said that by the U.S. governor, they know something that we don't know, and that could be something like a portal right there, and that's why going back
Wow,
to the CERN
that's
thing,
crazy.
it's like they know of these things, like they might know about these portals, so we could think about it as, we could think about it being like what my compa was saying about like erasing people's memory, or it could also be because they know that there's portals active, they want to do CERN to be able to open portals since they already have uncovered. These people are high powered people that like they don't consider themselves the same as us. These people do really consider themselves like a higher breed of people. we're just like muck to them.
Who does?
Like, I'm literally talking about like for like a perfect example. We were talking about BlackRock, and we were talking about the other like all these high power people,
Oh, okay. The ones that control
the world.
the Google Maps.
Yes, so they're feeding us what they want. They're feeding us what they
Well,
want.
yeah, bro. Because think about it. If you go on Google Maps, there's spots where there's nothing
Nothing.
on
Oh,
there.
it's just funny way, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't understand. But think about
that's
it, también como
crazy.
you saying about portals. That was what the Grand Canyon people can go and explore all that shit. And they were saying that supposedly the Grand Canyon is some like portal to Africa or somewhere out there.
Yeah, bro.
Like if you think about it, that's how people got around. Say back in the days, just
So much is a lie.
and
It's crazy.
okay, and say if we had the like the pyramids and all that stuff. Say some pyramids had portals. That's how they traveled,
To different
and that's
places,
how
bro.
they got the information from each other. Because they say, how does Egypt know where the same statue things was from Mexico, and then Mexico knows from some other,
Because some of the
Yeah.
stuff are like
so
pretty
Yeah.
things,
similar.
and they always stayed,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
always stayed around those things. So that's why they're like they defended them, and they had portals. That was what they could have just between them
Yeah, because a lot of the port.
keep agreed between them. Like, okay, we're not gonna,
Like ancient technology, bro.
yeah, like,
That's crazy.
but
What?
like,
Oh, go ahead.
Wow.
Sorry.
no, but
Sorry.
it's cool. You know, like,
No, just like again going back to
Bro.
that same thing. Like the winners, the victories are the ones that change the history. So these people that like Mount Herman, they're victorious in that type of thing. Why? They're not victorious in battle, but they're victorious in knowledge. If you put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So now they can rewrite history in the fact that that was never a thing. But
Like,
what if that thing was made for all of us? Like, oh, but then if you put it like that in that perspective, we don't need airplanes.
I'm I was
exactly.
gonna
That's
say,
how back in the day that was a transport
I
for them
think
to get.
I think their purpose of technology was not to invade other countries and stuff like that or other places. Like, I think their focus was to like to advance their city, to advance their agriculture, to advance their everything else other than weaponizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for example, nowadays, all our technology is weaponized. Like
Yeah.
if we have technology,
That's so good.
it's to take over someone.
Yeah,
Back
dude.
then, they focused on technology to help each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's so
We're
good,
gonna
bro.
build
That's
technology for helping each other, basically. But nowadays, our technology is they're building those what are those goggles called? You know what I
the
mean? That's not it. That's not gonna advance anything. You know?
it's
Or
dumbing them
even that's
down.
gonna That's even that. It's weaponizing. They're weaponize. You know what I mean? They weaponize the everything.
That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Maybe that's why they got took over, because they didn't have weapons. They weren't even focused on weapons. They didn't even care about.
So then think about why the national parks always have rangers and all that shit. But it has portals to travel through parks, or you're down here and there's a portal to go up there and you step into it and that's where you end up somewhere.
yeah.
Like the missing 411.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
going back to that.
How people get abducted or vanish
Or
out
just
of
walk
nowhere.
in the portal without you knowing, or
Not
like
even knowing.
your energy is so high that it makes it open and you just walk through it without you knowing, and then you pop up somewhere else.
Dude, that's crazy, bro.
And then when they find different bodies, say, how about the portal in the other place? You're like in the cliff of a mountain. That's where you roll down, and without you knowing that you walk through it, and that's why your bag's here, your shoes there.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, portals are crazy, bro. And then that's what I'm saying. Like
That sounds wild, though. That's pretty wild.
that is pretty wild. Like there's just so much things, bro. We don't even know. It's like we could speculate about it every day, all day, but it's like they know what we're doing and they know what we're thinking.
They
Bro, it
want.
gets to the point where
We
they
know what they want us to know.
yeah, exactly. They're and it literally there's a verse in the Bible that says that the man will perish for the lack of knowledge. Literally, there
The men will perish for
Men-
their lack of knowledge.
men will perish for their lack of knowledge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's you'll perish for your lack of weapons.
Well, no, because you still gotta take it back to the actual knowledge. Because if like you can have a weapon, yeah, but if you know how to build a weapon because you have the knowledge, then you're protected.
You could steal the weapons.
It's whatever, you know.
Yeah,
It's as long as you have knowledge of something,
true.
or would it,
Knowledge.
or like for example, like that with the going back to the portals. I feel like that's so fascinating because, bro, that even happened. They even said that there was a portal that was open supposedly when the president was doing the inauguration when Biden became president. There was like one supposedly on top of the White House. Like I don't know too much of the details. I don't really like. I don't want to go too deep because I really don't know. But there's a couple people that talked about how it was just so crazy, and there was even like a lightning. Either that was for the inauguration,
Well, what happened that caused people to think that?
so there was like a freaking swirl on the thing. Talking about the swirl, do you guys remember at your house? You were there.
Where?
We were all kicking it
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
we
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that, and then
Wasn't that Elon Musk's thing?
Elon Musk said that it was a launch.
Bro, what if Elon Musk is even trying to open portals and shit like that?
Bro, that's what I was gonna say. When
That's
you
crazy.
Or
open
how you said about how there's like a firmament or something? What if it's that? What if he's trying to just open it?
or what if it's a side effect of you already opening it? Like that's what happens in the result of you opening a portal. Because you know that wasn't the first time that has ever seen before. Like a lot of people have seen. I've seen videos
Of
because
that
I
same thing?
of something similar in different parts of the world
Mm.
that starts
What
with
if
that.
what if we're not even that far from other people in the world? What if they seen that same thing? You know?
They're like, these fuckers are getting closer.
They're gonna come and kill us, bro. Don't go too deep in that, bro.
Like, you know how they say that there's China's on the other side of the
It's
world?
all theory, bro. It's all theory. We just speculated.
That's crazy.
No, I know. I heard. Have you ever seen? I don't know where it was that they showed like the real image of how the map actually really looks,
I think I seen it.
and it's like,
Yeah, we'll put it up right here.
yeah, okay, yeah. Let's put, yeah. So it's like Russia is way more smaller, and then Netherlands is way bigger, and
And you know
stuff like
what?
that.
And you know what? It's crazy that you remind me. So, if there's a map, right, of the world, and there's flights that usually go like, say you, like for us, for example, we went, well, I don't know, we went from here to Miami,
Yeah, straight across.
but we had to stop like in Colorado.
Yeah, down.
Yeah, like which is another angle.
Yeah,
And on that map, when you line up the places that they stop, they're in a straight line.
It's way closer.
Yeah, so like the map that you're talking about, that's like a flat map. Those stops that supposedly are at angles, they're actually in the same line.
yeah,
But when you show them in a regular map, like a regular Google map, it goes like down and up,
yeah,
or up and down.
yeah. Because of
But
the
when you
spherical.
but when you look at the map that you're saying, everything aligns perfectly. Like
Yeah.
that's the map.
And it's way
crazy.
closer than.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It goes down deep because they even interview pilots saying that no, we don't tilt the airplane down.
Never.
We don't
Yeah.
when we fly across the world, we never tilt the airplane down.
Wow, that's
It's
crazy.
just, we just continue straight.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if you're saying that it just goes deep with that though,
yeah. Well,
but that's about it.
yeah. That's it today, guys.
That was pretty
Again.
good. Pretty good, yeah.
Give us that like, give us that follow. You know, we're noobsters. Oh, before I forget too, quick little question. I know you guys are seeing that there's a Mountain Dew. There was there last week. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of content. You guys are probably talking shit, but we all decided that we're gonna bring something for the cast. My compa brought this, and then I brought that, and my compa Juan was like, I forgot. Once he was here, he said, "Okay, this is what I'm bringing." So that's my compa Juan's prop, but he redeemed
But I
himself.
got something.
Yeah,
Else.
Yeah,
You
he
got
redeemed
something
himself.
different.
He came back.
But the Mountain Dew staying.
The Mountain Dew stayed to the next season or something. But yeah, that's gonna be part of the props, bro. Again, like I said, comment. We are barely beginning, so
Comment anything you guys
yeah,
want us to
even
talk about.
yeah, whatever it may be, we're posting, and we're gonna try to be posting every Tuesday. Follow us. We'll also put our social medias down below. We got the barber right here. You mean? Hit him up, and we out.
Yeah,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Cheers.